Welcome back, everyone. Today's war is against SGA. OR is banned again, so it's another Warlock Gallon War, which is, I don't mind these, they're actually pretty fun. But this first fight, we have Mole Man on this regen node, path 1. It's basically just personal space regen, so if the closer you are, the more buffs you'll gain. Or you'll gain regen buffs when you get closer to him. But the whole idea with this Warlock fight is just to stay close to him once I get infection up. And even with Flourish, he'll never get to a special 3. So I'll just bait heavies and then throw a special 2 and he'll eventually go down. It'll still be pretty quick, it won't be as quick as some of the other fights because he'll shrug off the armor breaks if Warlock's infection doesn't turn off as some of his shrugging. I still honestly don't know how Warlock's infection works. There's no heal blocks, which is nice. But other than that, this is a really easy fight. You just bait heavy and combo again. So this next fight is against Spam. And I'm going to be using a Wags here because the idea is I want to be spamming heavy. And immediately throwing special 1 just to keep his spider nonsense charges down. But even with Masochism, for 1 he'll be heal blocked the entire time, and my parry stones won't be giving him Masochism. So this fight just ends up being super easy. Here I'm just checking if Wags is applied, because that used to be a pretty bad issue the last couple seasons. So I don't want it to not apply. But other than that, it's just a really easy fight. Spam has a lower health pool, so he goes down pretty quickly even with just very heavy. Just making sure I spam special 1s, because as long as he doesn't have those nonsense charges, he won't be evading. They get to when he gets above 4, they start evading, maybe 5, but he doesn't have, I don't think he'll be alive before he can have a chance to. Most damage I took from this fight is in recoil, which is unfortunate, but just a potion or 2. Here I'm putting on a special 1 boost for the start for this next fight. Just want to end it fast. I don't like being in these fights too long with the increased furies and all that. So the faster I end them, the more comfortable I feel taking them. Which I may have to assert. I'm getting kind of low on the advanced power boost. So I'll have to see about maybe taking them off in future for some of them. The general idea with this fight is just to get to a special 2, have him under infection so he can't regen, and then land a parry before my special 2s so I can get those large armor breaks during it. For a special 2, nukes him down to halfway, and then we get up to another one, not worrying about the node, and then just do it again, and I should kill him. Almost kill him. A little bit degen from a sig. A couple hours later, I'm gonna do the next fight, which is the Penny on 24. I'm taking it with Gallon because he completely shuts off the node. It's a bit weird placement here because it's Gallon food. And he's going to end it, I think, 40 seconds with 0 issues. This would be more dangerous if my Gallon wasn't duped, but because he's duped, it's a bit of a cheese fest. And the global also doesn't come into effect because I'm not going to be hitting her directly. I'm just going to be hitting her block. It does take away the buffs as well. Going to be building up to, I think, 400, 500 charges, and then I'm gonna throw a heavy to get easy ends. I'm gonna do a special one to convert them, and she'll use this over here. And she's done. Gallon is definitely a decent champ. This next fight was kind of annoying because I didn't have suicides for it, because I had finished, or was finishing, no, I bought the uncollected deal for the boost, so I have now 0 units, which was very unfortunate because I really didn't like taking this fight without suicides. It just felt longer compared to the previous fights. Either way, the whole game plan here is to force block, or 4 hits force block, and just special 2 spam. And if I need to, if he starts to get close to a special 3, I'm going to purposely dash back twice to trigger the regen and have him power drained. Because it's a much thicker regen, he drains even more power, which is nice because it just keeps him more health. You can somewhat notice the difference between no suicides and without, but there I just make a mistake and dash back. Just kind of annoying. More potions. I think that happens again as well. Don't push out the fight here. Oh, I'll take a heavy there. Lovely. That's great. Fantastic. More potions. Now these next 2 fights, this one included, just they were kind of potion fest. This next fight, I probably will not do this again. The main problem it has is MD, and with Gallon you could do a special 2 here and do the extra burst damage. The problem with that is with MD, he'll trigger 8 of the intensify buffs at one time, and if all those trigger at one time, he's going straight to a special 3. So even though I put an invul boost on this fight, my still plan is just to spam special ones and get him down, because at least with that, I don't risk him immediately going to a special 3. I just have to be a bit more cautious about his power, which is annoying, but and there he just decides to throw a special 2, which is just fantastic. I was blocking and he just decided to throw it. Wonderful. So now there goes my invul boost. So now I'm shaking in my boots here, trying not to panic. I panicked a little bit there, not gonna lie, because I'm just trying to kill him. He doesn't die. I know if I just get to 100 charges, throw a heavy, and throw a special 1, he'll be dead. But the problem is, I'm trying to get there without dying, or without MD. So, slightly worried. I get to 100 charges, and then the fight's over. And then a sign of relief just swept over me, because it was not fun. In future, I'll probably just use negative there, because there's nothing Mango will do. This next fight, is actually, I don't mind this fight. This fight's pretty fun. The whole goal of this fight is to get to max charges on Gallon, to just completely one hit him. Because if you don't, you risk triggering regen, and then it's a whole fiasco. But the max damage on Gallon on a rank 4 is 199, under 99k. So as long as we get to full charges, it's a one shot. It's a one shot as long as his protection isn't up, which I do have to manage in this fight so that I'm not throwing my giant special into his protection. What is nice though is since Gallon is tactic this season, the neutralize allows me to push him above 15 rock stacks without a problem. It just makes it a lot less stressful, I think. did put a Arcer 1 boost on this fight as well, just because I wanted the extra power and I didn't want his charges getting too out of hand too quickly. Because those power penetration buffs can hit quite hard. I'm also kind of cautious about not getting hit by his L2 on a dash back. I'm about to throw. Yeah, I'm getting up to 700 now. To convert it. There we go, and that is lights out for thing. Just drops. So the final score for this war was we did fortunately end up winning, which was really nice since we've been losing the past 2 wars. So hopefully it's a much easier time from now.